96.9 FM WAZZ, rocking your hard rocker on your big ass rock station where it's a rocking damn good time here on 96.9 FM WAZZ. Be glad you don't work here, rocker, at the radio station. Oh, Lordy. Ha! We had to sit through some required mandatory online classes, which took nearly 2 hours to complete. Now, in these classes, we learned a few things, but no additional pay was received for our time to become better employees. It was just kind of at our own risk, and if we wanted to keep our jobs or not. But they did say that we had 1 week to complete the assignments at our own pace. And so, of course, no additional pay. No one was excited about it, so I decided to stay late with a few other employees. That way we could share answers amongst ourselves and maybe move the pace a little faster. We met in the conference room around 6:30 p.m. yesterday afternoon, and we decided that each of us bring a little plate or something to treat each other and ourselves to this big fun meeting we were having. And we each brought in some appetizers with some wine and beer and made a little get-together party. And, of course, we talked about management. Of course we did that. And we talked about everybody up in the station that wasn't there. But as we dove into the lesson, we learned such things as how to identify company discrimination, which we see this every day around here, around this place. So we knew we was very familiar with this. We ran right through that section. And I don't understand why the company sexual harassment policy has to be brought up each time. It's come up easy again for all of us here. That took like no time, and we were done with that. So we were off to a good start. Topics we were familiar with, and we knew. Now, this one we were a little confused by because it said here how to maintain a professional environment in the workplace, which took a little longer for each of us. That one felt like school. We had to get through that one. That took the most time. Followed by a little section that said no consuming alcohol on the job. I think we all was blushing at that point, but we did find it funny. Well, now we know. Also, we touched on unauthorized use of the station vehicle for running personal errands. Now, that was probably a personal attack on the morning man, because back in the summer, the station van came up missing for nearly 2 weeks, and management was questioning everyone in the building. And just before a police report was filed for the stolen vehicle that day in the station van, the morning man was noticed pulling out of the bar by Sarah when she was going on a lunch break that day in the station van. And when she returned back to work in the office from her lunch, she noticed the van was backed up in its normal parking space back there behind the dumpster out back. And the morning man was also said to have been seen speed walking down the hall shortly after 12:30. What makes this so unique here, Rocker, is he's never in the building after 10 a.m. when the morning show's over. So Sarah stated when she opened the desk drawer, she noticed the keys were mysteriously back in the desk drawer. And if anyone's wondering, Rocker, what she had for lunch, she said it was a tall glass of wine with a Caesar salad with French dressing. In case you were wondering, Rocker. So no police report was filed. Another thing we thought was interesting here was the company touched on the use of computers for unprofessional sites being used was a big no-no here at the station. Don't do that. After completing the online training, a certification of completion was printed out to slide under management's office door. At that point, it was about 11:30 at night, and we was so excited to get out of there that we forgot all about all the appetizers, the beer and the wine. And we forgot all about cleaning that up, and we left it all on the conference room table. So needless to say, management is not happy, and now they're requiring us to go back and do the mandatory section on No consuming alcohol on the job. Now they're requiring us to go back, Rocka, and redo that section. Oh, Lord have mercy. Well, at least it's one section. At least that's all it is. I'll tell you what, buddy. It was a rockin' mandatory online classes night. Let's get back to rocking hard, buddy. All right, Rocker, let's get back to rocking those mandatory online classes. 96.9 FM, WAZZ.